woman's world, so to speak. Never giving credit where it's due, cause he don't lack power. Venom. My, if you ever heard what I heard in the night, what a fright, must have been a parasite in my past life. I don't wanna ever come down from my soul. It's just you and I, but I'm feeling too alive, trying to get me out of spite. Someone's.
Yo, I'm the 2KMC, and I'm excited for what's coming up in the neighborhood. Who's ready to have some fun? This weekend, check out.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, Brandon Ingram's out there with Jason Tatum. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. And it's Junior in at the point guard. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Here is Carter, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Junior the pass to Tatum. Carter against Irving.
Demonstrating how effective he can be on offense. Junior doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off.
Now here's Irving. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's LeVert. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia. A shot's good from Irving.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area. Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. We talked about how he's going to try and disrupt Brandon Ingram. Coach said he's too tall to block. He's like KD in that sense. But we have to get a hand up to at least bother his shot from outside. So, Kevin, they'll try to limit his clean looks. Of course, that brings in his in-between game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Porzingis. Davis comes in for Tatum. Bogdanovic, who's checked in for Ingram. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game right now. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 5-point game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Here's Irving following the basket by Junior. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie, passes it to Boykins. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Brooklyn called for the foul.
Boy, Pirtle is a...
That's a shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? You know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. We've got Doncic, Tatum out there with Ingram. Then there's Carter, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Porzingis can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ingram against Durant. Shoots over Ingram. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
So smooth offensively, extremely smooth. Durant, easily one of the best scorers in NBA history.
Junior dishes to Doncic. Here's Carter. Tatum trying to break free. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
Tatum has no problem mixing it up, guys. Goes after offensive rebounds with real zeal and a great effort to clean up that mess on the glass.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bucks, was a man on a mission. He dropped in 38 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember.
Now, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Carter, the pass to Tatum.
Nice.
You know, guys, Tatum's ability to rise into his jump shot makes him hard to defend for just about all defenders.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Dallas making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. Davis checked in. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Taurean Prince. Valentine's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Karis LeVert. He gets that one.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Carter, the pass to Davis. And they've ball traveling violation. A different look for Dallas. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Porzingis. Bogdanovic comes in for Tatum. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Irving passes to Valentine. There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Second. Releases. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Back. Oh! Bliat.
They've led by as many as 11 points. Irving surveying the floor. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the lane.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10.
Ten team is in
the books. 1 half to go. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
So for Brooklyn now, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Irving with a clean look. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 15.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Carter looking around.
Nice.
Here's Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can
37, 30. Score, man.
It's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. And how's this for an answer? Junior stepping up and showing how competitive he is with the revenge 3.
Yes, that goes in.
Defense เรา về cái địa hit
3 of 4 here to start the half.
Irving against Carter. Here's Porzingis. That one falls.
Good.
Carter's feet. Junior's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They're leading by 8. KD against Ingram. Back to Irving, launches it, and Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Curry's checked in for Luka Doncic. And the Nets making a change here as well. Boykins checked in. Outside Curry. Back to Carter. Takes a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Carter's got 17 now.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Irving. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Inside, Porzingis.
The pass, man.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those.
Hey, he check.
Will go
Come
away
on.
quickly if he does, Greg.
I like the way he captured
1-on-1.
that.
Come on. Ball ไปเต๋ว
Hole punch.
Yeah, come on.
Outside.
Yeah, ลูก
And the
มา
net.
เซข้างๆก็จริงเนี่ยเราดับ
Intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
ลูกลงมาเลย
Brooklyn leading by 11. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. Pulls up,
เคดีหิน
high
ดิเฟน
post,
เทโดเลย
and Curry pulls it down.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And that one's good, Junior.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Porzingis. Davis comes in for Jason Tatum. Bogdanovich is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Seth Curry. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Valentine comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. Irving double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Nets missing. Mavericks trailed by 8. Junior kicks to Poeltl. Bogdanovich passes to Junior. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Dallas.
Nice.
Well, Junior has a high basketball,
roll.
so I've typically liked his shot selection.
Carter against Dinwiddie. Right at the free throw line. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson kicks to Junior. And Irving comes to help. Brunson with a clean look. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Now just a 4-point Nets lead. Irving passes to Boykins. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. It's stolen by Carter.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Good if it goes. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the 4th. This is far from over.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Ingram comes in for Davis, and it's Carter in for Jalen Brunson. The Nets also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Valentine, and it's LeVert in for Kyrie Irving. Get him out there with Ingram. Then there's Carter, and there's Porzingis, and it's Doncic in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
The tray bangs home the trifecta.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Tatum kicks to Junior. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Junior's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
To the middle. Here's KD. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. By 6.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Nice.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Timeout called the Nets.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Ingram outside. Back to Carter. Count it. Carter's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, Junior's showing you he's ready to step up when he needs to.
KD looking around. Dinwiddie outside.
Ui, Alvin natin nun về. Ava boy, kaki. Oh, Ilovan natin nun về. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
That's called poise under pressure. No wonder Junior's team really believes in him in these clutch situations. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
KD against Ingram. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Carter for three. It counts. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a...
Yeah, man. My boy. My boy. Big guard, no.
Collected and confident. You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
We've got a 9.
Ui, có tiền lầu không? Có spin không? Oh my god.
Here's Durant.
Tiền lầu tiêu.
Yes! Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 2. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And here's Carter. Pass to Tatum. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Shoot, made only.
The win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David.
Fuck it.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning, and I'm joining all of you from our 2K Virtual HQ.
And I'm Alexis.
Kawilatok.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free.
Welcome to 2K Sports. For a now a look
Bounce
at
back.
Gammaxx's
Let's bounce back. Bounce back.
out there with Doncic. And there's Pershing.
Rolling.
Brandon Ingram.
Haters.
And for the 76ers. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Great for those teams that did make a deal with the trade deadline. How hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
Well, you know, guys who need the ball to be effective, it can be harder to integrate. But for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system. So it's a tough call either way, especially if you have to go into a new environment where the terminology and everything's different. No doubt, my experiences in having guys traded to be a part of our teams, it was a tough transition for most of them.
Did you ever do it as a player?
I did it, yeah, and it's tough, you know. It's not just the team. I mean, you uproot it. You might have to leave your family if the kids are in school. I mean, there are a lot of factors that go into it that just don't revolve around what happens on the court.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I got a chance to talk to Brett Brown. Among the chief items of concern is the scoring versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Coach said he can beat you facing up, back to the basket, running to the rim. Defensively, we have to keep him in our sights at all times. We'll see if all that extra attention pays off. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Harris following the basket.
Oh, nice one.
This
Good
guy
block,
showing
coach.
great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to anywhere, anytime.
Richardson the basket. And stolen by Tatum.
With
it, picked up by Harris. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Carter.
He knew what he wanted to do.
Harris outside. Outside, Horford. Richardson the pass to Embiid.
Travel done.
Back to Richardson. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Deflects the pass. Porzingis can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here, and this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Embiid. Gay comes in for Al Horford. James Ennis, he'll check in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Richardson. And Simmons kicks to Ennis. Back to Simmons. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Gay. Trying to end the drought. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Now here's Gay following the miss by Junior. And that one's good. Thybulle.
Boy, nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Carter. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Boy, once Junior gets a spot in the lane, he just explodes and finishes on the drive.
The pass to Simmons.
Oi.
Slams it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Carter for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now, here's Thybulle. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. And that one, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hurdle finds Carter. Over Gay. Out of possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Bố là mình thể thế đâu mới là thuyền nào.
The 76ers leading by 5. Big forward pair. Harris the 3 and Horford the 4. Josh Richardson out there with Ennis, and it's Embiid and it's that's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Nets, was a man on a mission. He scored 41 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Richardson. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Porzingis with the block.
He's
able to get it back. And he gets it back. Offensive rebound.
You want harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Carter for 3 on
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Philadelphia's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Richardson the pass to Harris. Down low. Hit the floor.
Oh my God!
Oh, Tatum in position. Back to Carter. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. 5 on the clock. Tatum trying to break free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Too fast, too strong.
Junior got the better of that defender right there. Clever up fake.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Ennis kicks to Simmons. Embiid dishes to Ennis. Harris passes to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
No.
The 76ers with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, you can just tell how skilled Junior is by the looks he creates for others. Defenses know what this guy can do.
A 3 from Simmons, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for Dallas. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor.
Oh, good pass.
Luka Doncic. Jason Tatum is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Carter. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Simmons. Up and in on the layup. Simmons got 8. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader, because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Simmons.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Gibson comes in for Al Horford. Rudy Gay's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Richardson.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Rudy Gay on the wing. Over Carter. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Gay. And Cauley Stein over to help. Bogdanovich dishes to Carter. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Carter. Kicks to Pirtle, 16 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Pirtle's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Mavs. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Thybulle. No good from outside. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Dallas. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Pirtle, the pass to Carter. Here's Davis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Taj Gibson. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Seth Curry in for Bogdanovich. Simmons. Cauley Stein kicks to Thybulle. Buries the long-range jumper. Thybulle's got 9.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
To the paint. Powell, that's good. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
Simmons against Brunson. Passes it to Gay. Back to Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Brunson the pass to Powell. Curry on the wing. Over Ennis. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir. That's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
The 76ers trail by 11. And the 76ers call time here.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Horford comes in for Rudy Gay. Tobias Harris is checked in for Ennis. And it's Richardson in for Matisse Thybulle. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Zinkas, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Tatum comes in for Davis. Ingram, he's checked in for Curry. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. To the inside. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Richardson kicks to Horford. Back to Richardson. Nice hit again. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Embiid. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Embiid's got his third basket of the night. Carter outside. From deep three-point range. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
That's a miracle.
Hands down, man down. Linlat ve, luto ka.
Throw it up and hope.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mavericks lead by 14. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And stolen by Junior. Goes up. And right over Ben. Wow.
The sheer physical ability of Junior. Steals the ball and explodes all the way to the basket.
And there's the pass to Horford. And here's Embiid. Richardson gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Dallas calls timeout. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Dame Lillard, those guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on the wing, Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. He goes on Brandon Ingram. And he knocks down the first one. And Harris drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Carter with the three.
Now the
76ers take it the other way. Here's Simmons. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game. And
he'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 13. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that...
Hey, dan sa kanihi 87-69.
One shot.
Next game.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Cauley Stein passes to Harris. That three off the mark. Mavericks leading by 19 points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Junior.
Efficient productivity. You love what this
Full.
guy has given to you.
Penalty nito. Boy, Clark.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Davis comes in for Tatum. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Wright in for Doncic.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to Simmons.
Katika. Good D.
Here's Junior.
I saw.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Good
on the shot.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
29 points, Travis.
Here's Shayok. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.
We can never waste time. Nah, won't stop till it ain't mine.
All-Star voting, yes. Oh, Tehikom had the 1.8 point per game. Rebound suit 7. May point guard niya baka 1.6.
I think Stephen Curry here rebound per game is 7.0. What? I-rebound na ba siya over? Oh, umlo ito.
At saka 7.0 i-average na rebound. So, assist sa atin kasang so ka 10.4 assist per game. Still hiyanin, claim na sanga, block ka kaya sabak. Oy, umlaw, lutok. Stephen Curry in 7 rebound per game. Ani, siya. Westbrook hit ko oy tau. Stats sa tate ema. 7.0 rebound per game. Curry. How can? Hey, All-Star. Anita, tro. Nice. Pati na ko Ano mo? All-Star voting ah. Nice. Swan. Tingnan All-Star. Why? Avala love lalo to na. Oh my god. Jump up on my bed. I say don't shorty. They be talking nitty gritty. Standing sa alam. Mavericks ang got niya 14-1. 37 wins, 1 loss. Last game kan saklaw vek. Nahihiin mo to. Next game. Pero actually, Maton, kapay ko pa, pati mo ito ang club ito, Teng. Kaya ko kilay, pinakain niya yung like this won't be a hype man. The minute I won't be alone, something like that. I took heat into your levels, I was with no sailing. I ain't wanna be no rival with you. From the bottom all the way back to my section. Every day, yeah, we be stepping. Chasing the one that I be through. I'm caught up with money like this dream ain't nothing. Don't let me, don't like
Back to 2K TV, Jason Tatum, and welcome back to 2K21. What's your My Player build this year?
I like the rebounding wing. But I pick and choose.
Pick and choose.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Ray and Greg Anthony. Now, Dallas is starting lineup. They've got Porzingis. Junior's out there with Doncic. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Ingram at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Dennis Smith. And it's Dotson in at the 2 guard. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were.
Buổi đi mất. Không có nỉ gì đâu nha.
You're a championship caliber team that's won it. Maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run. It may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
Outside Tatum.
Junior
Junior the pass to Tatum. Back to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Porzingis playing with some heart now, never giving up or into the defense, muscling through that difficult shot.
Here's
has still của tôi quay liên tục.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Junior. Hits the target.
Nice screen, good screen.
Well, the offense just that much more potent when Junior's able to knock down shots from the mid-range.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. 4-point game.
Hey, good block, good block.
It goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Oh, Porzingis, that's it.
Winners. He's covered by Ingram. Winners.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I did talk to New York's head coach. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. We'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the 4th quarter. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
That's a pretty gritty play there by Dennis Smith Jr.
So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And it's good, 2 points.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Time out cũng hóa thành số 1 lắm.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Porzingis. Davis comes in for Tatum. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Smith the pass to Marks. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Carter drains the 3-pointer. Carter's got 7 points.
And that's how you help your team's spacing. Junior has the confidence to hit from anywhere.
Here's Drew, defended by Carter. Fires top of the key. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. And extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Knox. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Now here is Carter. D right on him. Feeds it to Pirtle. It's rebounded by New York. Smith outside. Here's Drew. Offline with his three. Mavericks leading by 5. Carter the pass to Brunson. He can't get it to go. Smith with the defensive effort. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against Orlando. McGee's shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And it's great to see Bogdanovic spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
Pass to Drew. This one for 3. No good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly
if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Curry is out there with Carter. Then there's Pirtle, then there's Davis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the 76ers, was superb. He dropped in 29 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Dallas calls their first time out of the... We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Knox the pass to Dotson. To the paint. Here's Marks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And that one's good, Junior.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Pass to Knox. 36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Passes to Marks. That's tipped. They retain possession. Putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McGee's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Carter looking around. Basket counts. Carter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I love to see Junior in attack mode right now, driving into that lane.
Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. And it's Smith, and it's Dotson in at the 2. Nice shot by Porzingis.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now the pass to Randall. That time, and it's Dallas the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Carter outside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Carter. Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Smith. And the Knicks miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Ingram. And a missed layup.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Pass to Randall. Great D that time from Tatum.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Doncic finds Carter. From past the arc. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score.
Hello, Zeus. Good pass, good finish. Give me the assist, man. I mean, let's up.
Drew passes to Knox and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, that kind of activity from Kevin Knox is going to pose some problems for the defense.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Carter outside in the corner. Tatum with it. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 6 assists now in the game.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Drew, defended by Carter. Pass to McGee. Here's Knox. The 3. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great. He's ferocious when the ball goes up. Carter with the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Knicks trail by 17. Drew passes to Knox. And it's out of bounds.
Ôi, cậu Willis bên class là. Hello.
27 seconds left to play in the third.
Yeah!
And stolen by Junior. Ingram outside. Outside Carter through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Brandon Ingram's out there with Tatum. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Junior. And it's Davis at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Brunson, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
This is it to Dotson. Here's Marks, guarded by Tatum. There's the pass to Drew. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Knox. That one's not. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Pass to Brunson. Oh, Tatum in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Knox. New York moving it around. Looking to end the run. New York needs to get off a shot. McGee's shot is off. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
A terrific athlete at that wing with good bounce. Tatum, fun to watch.
Pass to Dotson. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call. New York with the foul.
And the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame, so skilled in how he earns calls on his way up with the shot.
The Knicks making a switch here. They double him with Junior. Here's Wooten, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Carter. Harden against Curry. Outside Carter. Wooten grabs the board. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Harden. And no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying
win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Inside, Wooten, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And that one's good, Junior.
When he's in rhythm, Junior's a threat to score. The defense better beware.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. On the wing, Harden. Down low. Winners goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
It's just going to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
But they'll get another chance. Junior fires from way outside. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into the building and the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
All-Star 천수 같은 있다. Leaders until a game man he had the 1.8 average and 10.4 assist program. rating은 우선 싸우는 왜 그냥 좀 92, 95, 94, this one, 89. Probably even a person put 91. I don't think what I do is 85. And this crowd, which is a big 89, overrated. Harden is 95. Mitchell 90 plus 91 này thấy mày trong cái scoring machine. Davis 96 hay play pool. Kemba Walker injury and unreduced anymore. Towns 88 Bill hit injury vàng vậy phát hiếm về 83 rating. Joel Embiid 90 Siakam 88 81.
Yeah. I can hear it now. Before I take the stage, they know every word. They be shouting my name. I'm a the game. That's what everybody say. It take real dedication when you trying to be a great. I be up late, penning all these words. Still wake up early. I be up before the birds. They saying I'm absurd. Okay, they don't get it. Just know you doing well. If you got a lot of critics, see, I got a vision. I know I'ma get it. Every move with precision. Even the slight pivot. Always knew that I was gifted. But still, I be tripping. Don't put me in a box. I promise, dog, I'm different. I'm really with it. Can't wait, I need it right now. People telling me to pipe down. Ain't a hobby, that's my life now. Been a star shining bright now. People see me, they be like, wow. Take over, give me my crown. Worldwide, they know my sound. Know my name before the lights out. I just want to be a legend. People know my name, and they never gon' forget it. I just want to be a legend. When they talk about the greats, know that I'ma get a mention. I just want to be a legend. People know my name and they never gon' forget it. I just wanna be
Jalen Brunson na hit ang 6 lane mo.
I'm not where I wanna be, but I'm not where I started. I got some enemies. It made me cold-hearted. Watching who I keep around me, know they stay solid. If I ever got a problem, they tell me they got it. Yeah, I used to go to school with some they be on computers. They said they be liking all my music cause I always kept it real and I ain't never plan on losing. This one for the people with the big dreams. Trying to make it to the top, big league. Just know I'm right here, climb with me. Even when I'm gone, talking 6 feet. I'ma go hard till I pass out. I've been in my zone talking. They said that boy crazy, spaz out. The sky is the limit, I'll never max out. I just wanna be a legend.
First 5 foul hits through.
I just wanna be a legend.
33, 33, 33.
I just wanna be a legend. People know my name and they never gon' forget it. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. I just wanna be a legend. When they talk about the greats, know that I'm gonna mention what's up.
Next team hi Rocket mo. Chumlizo Golden State, Phoenix, Portland. Anva. Han seklom don ve kan tum to te hau chu taf de hek don mo. Rockets le Warriors tum ha dona. Game zat ni lo omre re. Game
rolling round my block, feeling hard. Streets are cold, see the frost. Things I know forbid, probably wouldn't make cross. That's my blood, family tree. No excuse, freedom cost. Took the risk, made mistakes. Pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot. Streets are cold, see the frost. Things I know forbid, probably wouldn't make cross. That's my blood, family tree. No excuse, freedom cost. Take the risk, made mistakes. Pray I never repeat the loss.
Some sort they can count it. They
gon' judge what we do. They don't speak no evil. They don't know me. Do this for my people. That don't mean illegal. They don't know me. I know how they treat you. Way too go too regal. They don't know me. Frustrated. Look at how they got us in papers. Black boy, black hood, black trainers. Judging the cover of that book, no pages. Hurt with the hatred, curse is dangerous. That poverty curb is dangerous. He really could have sent that doctor instead of just working patience.
Carmelo de win to Swan jersey himo an uniform himo tap lo hey classic
rolling round my block, feeling hard. Streets are cold, see the
they did a great job.
You famously posterized LeBron in your rookie year. If you haven't already, what other NBA
For joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Kyle O'Quinn, and it's House in at the 3. And for Dallas, we've got Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, my man.
Then it's Ingram, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
Here's Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Harden is very good at picking apart the D on the pick and roll. Whether he's dishing the rock or shooting, the D has no idea how to slow him down.
Westbrook against Carter. Passes it to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. Here is House. He's covered by Ingram. House kicks to Harden. Shoots over Doncic. Westbrook. And he recovers it.
Hard
looking to get into a flow.
Way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Kaseto, big lo, hey.
Much mental as
Latest
it is
update
physical.
anyway,
He stays one step ahead with the pull-up.
Pakaniyang update yang lawa.
Here is House. He's covered by Ingram. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Lang doon, dang kumro. Dang speed at lamlaw ni mo. Yeah, just doing Westbrook.
To react. How about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Westbrook.
Come on.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, he's moving.
He
find the open spots on the floor.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Time out, Koru, time out.
By the model, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. This time they
Ada Lucas like
On the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out. I mean, I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Will it go?
Hey, fake no to block rebound.
Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Westbrook against
Takpuin ka to Tanson. Oh, still suck!
They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's
Dangro.
Porzingis. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Westbrook sumok and shut down.
Opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken
Ano na rin po?
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making.
Oh! By Doncic.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Yeah.
Pull up doon. Pull up doon.
That's going to be a travel. And some changes here for the Mavericks.
Luto. A travel.
Bogdanovich comes in for Ingram. And it's Seth Curry in for Doncic.
Ay, tero luto ni Dangro.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man kan scoreที่หันเอ็นอุละ
It hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
More rotations, I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Star player
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's
What?
The teardrop falls in.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots him.
Dallas with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Carter, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Clemens.
Oh, no, hits one.
Carter. Clemens passes to Gordon. And the 3 ball is good.
That lightning quick release. Gordon catching and firing perfectly. You can't guard that.
Well, it was the
Look on.
against the Knicks in New York. Carter outside.
Oh.
The pass to Davis.
Katalo. Sota.
Dallas moving it around. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Green with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4.
Katsuka tumlo ka pwede.
Separating the shot clock in game. Pass to Clemens. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Here's Clemens. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis. Shot clock at 6.
No
Fires
way.
for 3. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course,
giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big game.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Gordon. Green out there with Weber. And it's Clemens in at the point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Knicks, he contributed 31 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping.
And shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Free throw good from Eric Gordon.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Curry looking it over. Left side, Porzingis shoots over Weber. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Westbrook. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here is Carter. He had 31 points in the win against New York.
And while he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping
7
second difference, shot and game clock. Clemens passes to Westbrook. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting
one more
to show
time.
signs of life.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Outside Curry. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got assist number 7 for him tonight. So as we conclude the first half, so far.
Exactly halftime ako score 13 points le assist was that ne 13 points le 7 assists 3 for 4 2 points 5.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Brandon Ingram's out there with Jason Tatum. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Junior. And it's Curry in at the 2 guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Rockets trailed by 14. And finished off by Westbrook.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
Westbrook against Carter.
Oh,
from outside. Back to Carter.
In the ball team, Tony. Oh, nice. Nice, good ball movement.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Timeout call for Rockets.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping
Thank you. Hey, 13 points there.
Doncic is checked in for Seth Curry. And a switch here also for Houston. He's checked in for Daniel House. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
Yeah, 13 points. So, score in the ball team.
Doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. Here's the three.
Pretty boy, man.
Junior's effort level does drop off after defensively. He's active, moving, contesting.
Westbrook.
Now let's go to
beat that look.
David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people.
Westbrook here min guard take thought now. Min guard take xuống đâu.
He said, I see how teams guard me.
Mình take dog vào cái này hả?
I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in
Có screen sống nữa đâu không?
Thanks for that report. To the inside. Good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Westbrook and min guard Taylor.
With so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
Ang mali naman sakla ito. Porzingis. Man, attack.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
In the foul.
Well, thanks, ha.
Substitute.
11 seconds left in the third. Now here's Westbrook. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Dallas, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run it.
Reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Rockets. Robert Covington out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Clemens.
He shows some patience with that pump fake. Junior can beat opponents in a number of different ways.
And both free throws good for Junior. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 17. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. No good with the triple.
And a big almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest.
Here's Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, Westbrook is really racking up points. I mean, the focus he's brought to this game is just incredible.
Carter looking around.
Pitch and roll and roll Harvey. Oh, got the late and got the pick and roll here.
But also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this leading the scores.
Here's Clemens. That one goes. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. outside. Passes to Porzingis. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The 17-footer. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he makes that one. Junior's got 21.
Once Junior sees daylight, he does not hesitate. Strong drive. Excellent finish.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. Here's O'Quinn. They get a hand on it. Pass to Junior. And here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Come on, Harden.
Harden outside. Outside Gordon. Over Porzingis. That one wide left.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
The shot's good from Carter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the
Westbrook is that more score beto, 14 points.
On all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Harden, good.
Fitzgerald, rebound kalakad.
Shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3.
Fake na loop too.
Good from Junior. Carter's got 14 points now in the second half. For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And the pass to Harden. Buries it from 3-point range.
What confidence from Harden. He's a lethal 3-point shooter. He knows he has the green light.
Come on, I saw.
Harden còn tiếp tệ.
Carter outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
The drive and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Carter against Westbrook from 20 feet out, and he nails the jumper. Junior's got 32 points in the game.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
It's good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Here's Junior, fouled in the
end. And one!
Anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And it's just competing. You know,
MVP.
Best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Roberts in the bounce pass.
Rebound na kaleman.
Here's Thornwell. Now Green. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Realize I'm the man and I'm in my prime, yeah. And it's my time, I swear to won't waste no time, yeah. You ain't worth a dime, no, you ain't worth a dime, yeah. Still on my mind, whoa, you still on my mind, yeah. Let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you come.
The bell using it for real,
Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know what's up with you.
Green machine.
Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know if you comfortable. I wonder why, I wonder
Put me
why.
back.
Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes. I wonder why, I wonder why. Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes.
I've been sub, put me back with the sub.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Hello? And sub dead there.
Just feel the vibes, just feel the vibes.
And sub dead there. Yeah, let's go, bro. There. Let's go. Let's go. Done, man. I got your back, bruh. I got your back, bruh. Let's go, Stephen Curry. It's coming back with sub. It's got the back, bro. Got the back, bro.
Ready, get you done up. Working hard till the sun go down, still working when it come up. You don't wait for it to come up. Gotta check, let it run.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Brandon Ingram's out there with Tatum. Then it's Junior. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Eric Pascal out there with Starks. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for instance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the same. Bank on that.
Right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Carter, the pass to Doncic.
Nice step.
Dishes to Carter.
Shoot.
Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Spotting up and knocking it down, Ingram with the sweet touch.
Carter against Curry. Here's Starks. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next
And cut nice pass on
win the physical battle.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And that one's good, Junior.
And you gotta respect the range of Junior, showing just how dangerous he can be from beyond.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve
God.
Kerr. We talked about
Hey, cut you zoom in.
tonight. He quickly noted it was Jason Tatum. Coach said any clean look from outside and he'll drop it in. Mid-range, 3, it doesn't matter. Getting a hand in his face is a must-do for us.
Nice.
Tatum can't be allowed to slip away this time. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
You know, fellas, I like the aggressiveness Porzingis.
Yeah, still from Korea.
I mean, getting good positioning and using that big body when shots go up, that's why he's boarding it well.
And that one's good, Junior. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for it. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Porzingis. Davis comes in for Jason Tatum. Bogdanovic is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Curry subbed in for Doncic.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And that one's good, Junior.
Really impressive the way Junior gets it done inside. His concentration unwavering.
Here's Poole following the basket by Junior. Outside, Jones. Inside, here's Kid Gilchrist. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, this is the area where Kid Gilchrist shines. I mean, he's very confident shooting from the interior.
Carter finds Poeltl.
No, not like.
Here by Dallas.
Oh my God.
Now here is Carter. Back to Curry. Pass to Junior.
Yeah. You look low.
It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Warriors trail by 5. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Poole. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And not backing down from the physical defense. Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Seth Curry.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Poole, the pass to Jones. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
ที่กันเว้งเนี่ยเราเทแล้วในกันดิเฟนเซียน
Extremely well. Takes full advantage of any chance to throw it down.
Dallas, no good that time either. Outside, Jones. And that one released in time, but no good. Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for the Dallas Mavericks. He put together. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Bojan Bogdanovic, Jalen Brunson out there with Junior, and there's Davis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Rockets, lit up the floor. He had 35 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up at the same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his...
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this.
Pass over, and one. Oh my God.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly
ภาพมันฉุดทวนที่เหลือให้หมดเลย
for that interview, and we'll see you back here. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Curry play the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Eric Pascal. And it starts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry deciding where to go with it. Tries again, and it's good for 2. Starks has got 7.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Tatum passes to Junior. Score that.
Nice pass, nice feed, nice feed.
11 on a very accurate night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Curry against Carter. Pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He's got 15.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Tatum dishes to Carter. Good for 75% shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Thompson inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Carter kicks to Doncic. Launches a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Thompson passes to Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Junior. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
Curry passes to Starks. Over Porzingis, and he wills that one in.
Han skår till värde över
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Porzingis kicks to Carter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 5. Whoa. It's tipped. They get it back. That one goes in. Tatum's got 10. 1:57 left in the third. Timeout called the Warriors. Junior really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
Davis is checked in for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Doncic. .153 left in the third quarter. Curry passes to Poole. Starks outside. Here's Poole, defended by Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Curry.
Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Carter with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and he comes up with the deuce.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Brunson against Curry. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Curry's got 19 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Carter finds Brunson. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Junior's got 4 assists in the game.
You will not find anything selfish about how Junior plays, because this guy is always focused on making the right play for his team.
To the inside, Ross.
And one again.
Coming up as well.
68-65. Mình khóc là
Hold the basket pool. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Here's Poole. Lays it up and banks it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Mavericks. They lead by 1. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Porzingis is out there with Tatum. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Junior. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Haskell with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Jones kicks to Pascal. And another 3 for
How is it 70-70?
In his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Junior.
Let's go.
Chance for one more at the line.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And some changes here for the Warriors. STRIX comes in for Jones. And it's Thompson in for Ross. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Carter against Thompson. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times. In a close game, hustle plays can really make the difference.
Thompson outside. Here's Poole, defended by Carter. Over in the corner, Pascal. A 3-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 5. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
A shot. No one's around. Nailed from 3-point land. Thompson's got 20 points.
And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball.
3.25%. What the fuck?
Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge.
Yes, more.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, and he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And it's Ingram.
Wow.
Warriors trail by 6. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Ingram. Fires the 3, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants. Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
And as soon as they splashed that ball, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
Here's Thompson. Outside.
Oh my God.
And he nails that one right through the net. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you know Curry loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot.
Outside, Porzingis.
Hey, give me the fucking ball. On.
Ingram, wide
open. Oi, bro, คัดยัง wide open 3 ลูกเทเราจนมอ เป๊กกล้าขึ้นอีกแล้วนี่ไหม
Pascal, the pass to Curry. A 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And so they foul intentionally. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Dallas. 4-point game. And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, I tell you, you look at Junior, and it's all about doing what's best for the team with him. Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 6. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's the aggressive side of Wiggins, taking it up inside, inviting, embracing, and taking on the foul.
And he makes both free throws. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Thompson outside. From deep. Curry's shot is off. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Over in the corner, Turner. Offline. And so it's Dallas winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.
Double
But they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
41 points.
like I'm Santa. Or this designer got me in Atlanta. Honestly, I ain't playing games no more. And they
so full.
I ain't worried about you, what you worried about me? I'ma still pop out with a fresh white tee with some retro J's.
Available upgrade, nothing.
2-3 bands, you dig sweet lip. I ain't never gonna stand my hand. If we too deep, it's a whole block piece with a. I ain't never gonna feel my man. Money gon' come, let the money gon' go. All these fake thought they getting too close, so I stay on my guys. They been by my side, cause I know they gon' ride to the car getting dropped. New drip, had to pick up some shows. New kicks, I don't care what it goes. Ruthless, I don't care who lose. Stupid, I'm in charge of a boss. And I know they don't wanna see the young boy win. They don't wanna see the young boy win. They don't wanna see the young boy win. They don't wanna see the young boy win.
Shake up, they don't wanna see me win. Flex up, I'ma jump out the gym. New water, watch that young boy swim. I got it the harder way like I'm Tim. In that Maybach, you can't see through the tint. I got form, but bro, in the plays on my dolly. Think I made it, these don't know me. No, this is not a chain, it's a trophy. Boss up here, baby, like Jody.
Kim.
I used to be OD. I'm talking money, but the cash.
Made 16.
Doing that dash on the freeway. I knew I would get it, they didn't believe me. Baby, I make it look easy. Calling and saying she need me. I know she see me with TJ.
Baby, Strings, Jordan.
But my whip through the speed rate. She wanna link up, that's a no-go. I've been stacking my cheesecake. Yeah, I can turn racks to the rumble to the rim. Collecting the bag and I do it again. I ain't never gonna stand my hand. If we too deep, it's a whole block deep with a. I ain't never gonna feel my man. Money gon' come, let the money gon' go. All these fake so they getting too close, so I stay on my guys. They been by my side, cause I know they gon' ride to the car getting dropped. New drip, had to pick up some shows. New kicks, I don't care what it goes. Ruthless, I don't care who lose. Stupid, I'm in charge of a boss. And I know they don't wanna see the young boy win. They don't wanna see the young boy win. They don't wanna see the young boy win. They don't wanna see the young boy win.
45. Ano kay contract yung gawa. Oh. Salary is very bad. Outrage rested extra 6. Giờ nên tạm thì giống khá thì tệ xe. Cất xào thề mới à.